Hey everybody, Mr. Kobe here. I'm going to do a little makeup video lab for students who were maybe absent the other day. So I have a beaker of tap water and a penny. And then over here I have a beaker filled with soapy water and another penny. And then I've got my lab table or my lab handout here that I'm going to fill in as we go through this. So the first thing I'm going to try to do is I want to figure out how many drops of water can I get onto the head of that penny right there before the water spills off onto the paper towel. So I'm going to use my little squirter, my little eyedropper here, and I'm going to take some water out of the beaker, and I'm going to just put them down one drop at a time. You can kind of see right here and count along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now 20, it still hasn't spilled yet, but if I kind of lower the camera, you can see the water is kind of like bubbling, making like a little curvature right there. And that has to do with the property of water called cohesion, or surface tension. Water has surface tension, cohesion. So let's keep going. I left off at number 20. Let's go to, let's keep going. So here we go, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25 drops. And you can see it still has not spilled. All right, so 25 drops, let's keep on going. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 drops. And you can see the water is still not spilled off the penny. So we're up to 30 drops. Let's keep going. Let me get some more water. Okay, I got some more water. Here we go. We left off at 30. So here we go. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. It finally spilled. So drop number 35 caused it to spill. So in my table right here, I'm going to write 34. So probably not use a Sharpie marker, but I forgot to get a pen or a pencil. So 34 drops. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing, but the difference is I'm going to get rid of the tap water from the eyedropper, and I'm going to come over to the soapy water. I'm going to do the exact same thing. Let me stir up the soapy water a little bit. Let me move this stuff out of the way. You can see there goes the wet paper towel mark. Okay, same thing. Only now I'm going to take my soapy water. I'm going to do the exact same thing. Again, stir up the soapy water a little bit. I'm going to use my eyedropper, same eyedropper. I'm just going to suck up the soapy water. And I'm going to start counting how many drops of soapy water. And so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, it spilled. Drop number 18 spilled. So 17 is the number. So there's a pretty big difference. 17 versus 34. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stop filming, and I'm going to come back and show you some more data. Okay, so as I wrap up this makeup activity, here's the data that I collected. When I did this with tap water, I had 34 drops of water before the water spilled off the penny. And when I did this with soapy water, it was 17 drops. Now, you're not going to get the number 34 and 17 every time you do this. The numbers I'm about to reveal, these are other numbers collected by actual students. Actual students did this, and you can see one student got 49 drops of tap water, and another student got 14 drops of soapy water. And so here is the class data I'm going to have you analyze. Another classmate had 53 drops, and this classmate had 12. And so if I slowly reveal all the data, you can kind of see that there's a pattern. The column on the left, the students who had tap water had much higher numbers. On average, there might be one of them or two of them that's a little low. And you can see on average, the students with tap water were able to fit 37.8 drops of water before the water spilled. And then on the other side, the soapy water. Again, I got 17 drops before it spilled. But you can see other students had varying numbers. Again, these other numbers that you're seeing, these are not made up numbers. These are actual numbers from my actual students. And on average, 17.9 drops. And so we can use this data here to analyze the questions that are on the back of the handout. And that's what the rest of your assignment is going to be. Analyze the questions on the back of the handout, and ultimately you'll be building a graph for me. And the graph will be based upon this data. I want you to figure out the best way to visualize and graph this data. We will, of course, talk about this in class, but this is the makeup activity, so thanks for watching.